Hello and what is up YouTube? Brother 1G here with my co-host Nobody. Say hello, Nobody.
Salutations.
Doing something new and finally releasing a video from our YouTube channel after a month. I know I'm horrible at updating my YouTube channel, but keep subscribing anyway.
He really is horrible.
Jerk. Anyway, I decided since I'm gonna make my channel about game and tech, what better way than to merge the two by having a talk show about tech within a game. That game being Minecraft. So welcome to Minecraft on Tech, aka Crack. Cause it's only gonna be a minute long. Anyway, I'm editing that out. But let's begin with our first topic: Xbox One versus PS4. Nobody, what are your thoughts?
I'm leaning more towards the PS4 out of those two. The Xbox One doesn't really seem all that interesting.
And frankly, I'm in agreement right now. For those of you who don't know, Xbox One and PS4 is Microsoft and Sony's latest gen operating system using full PC hardware now, completely run off of the AMD platform, which means AMD graphic cards, AMD processors, and both have 8 gigabytes of RAM. However, the Xbox One does have slightly slower DDR3 RAM, clocked at 1333 megahertz, while the PS4 uses slightly faster RAM, DDR5, clocked at 1600 megahertz, meaning PS4 exclusive will have a little bit more detail than the Xbox One, however, fairly minimum. Now then, moving on to prices. Xbox One is currently priced at I think $500, but with that $500 you get a controller, the system, the power cable, and I do believe the Kinect is included. Now, there are some rules there. Nobody, what are the rules for the Xbox One again?
For starters, the Kinect has to be connected and on at all times.
That is true. The Kinect will always be in standby mode, watching you and listening to everything you say. Second? Nobody, I'm waiting for you to tell me second.
You do it.
Well, they used to have this crazy online policy where you was required to check in online once every 24 hours, and if you did not, you won't be able to play your games, even offline. Also, in terms of used games, Xbox One will require you to pay a fee, where if you get a used game, you will have to pay the price of the full game. However, after recent backlash due to many gamers, Xbox One has removed the policy that requires you to check in online and has also removed the policy on used games. However, the Kinect point still stands, so remember, it's always watching you.
The primary reason they're doing that is because Sony isn't.
Yup. Sony actually owned Xbox at the... Well, actually, Sony actually owns Microsoft at E3 for not requiring that. For actually, not requiring you to have a Kinect either. That's another thing about the Xbox One. You need the Kinect for the Xbox One to work, even if your games do not use the Kinect. So remember, it always has to watch you for your games to play. But yeah. I'm sorry. Please continue.
It watches you pee.
Yes. It watches and hears everything. Like my eyes. Anyway. Yeah, the PS4 does not require any online permissions. You do not need to check in online. You can still play your used games as is, or if your friends borrow your games, which the Sony actually recommends, because they actually have a feature where if somebody has a game and you don't, you can actually play that game on their system using, of course, internet connection. So, yay Sony. And as for like the PlayStation Eye, it's not required, but you can get it with a bundle, which will cost you, I believe, $459. However, the PS4 with just the controller and the cable is only $399. Now, if you want, Sony has a plethora of bundles, including Killzone, CAC, I said that wrong, Watchdog, and what else? There's one more game that comes with the system, and also you get PlayStation Plus. I think that's a full year. So you get a game and a full year of PlayStation Plus, which you do need for online play. Online play for the PS4 is no longer free. Boo. But at least PlayStation Plus is cheaper than Microsoft Xbox Live. PlayStation Plus for full year, I believe, is $50. Xbox Live is 60.
That's not much.
Yeah, but with the Xbox Live, you do get dedicated servers for your games. So that's one thing where Microsoft does own Sony.
For once?
Huh? I think as long as the game remains popular, Xbox will actually give you dedicated servers as well as cloud gaming, which they showed off with, I think, Forza Motorsport 5, which is a bit creepy. Actually, Forza Motorsport is a racing car game. This time it's backed by, I think, McLaren, which is like, I don't know, the lead car in the game. This weird cloud gaming system where it actually tries to learn how you drive your car. So even when you're not playing the game, the cloud service will still race your car as if it's you, exactly like how you drive it. So your stats can essentially keep going up even if you don't play the game for a extremely long time.
In my case, it would keep going down, given how I drive.
I don't know, I find that a bit creepy myself. I prefer, if I'm playing a game, my stats be from when I actually play the game, not from when a computer that's always watching me says how I play the game. Something tells me that's has to do with, Microsoft crazy online requirements. But anyway, I'm on a desk. Ooh, getting wild in here. But yeah, dedicated servers come with the Xbox One, so you do pay essentially $10 extra, but you get dedicated servers, cloud gaming. Microsoft is promising DLC for like the hottest game will come to the Xbox One first. So if you're a big fan of the Call of Duty, I do believe all the Call of Duty Ghosts DLC will come to Xbox One first. Then I think PS4 and PC later. What the heck are you doing behind my back? Do you want me to turn around and riot control you? Do I need to turn around and riot control you?
Maybe.
I will riot control you. And I will have no mercy in doing it.
It's not like you had any the first 3 times.
Anyway, since I riot controlled him, for the PS4, like I said, we'll have some pretty unique online feature, including direct uploads to Ustream, which can actually save your games in the cloud. So if you're like me, you do Let's Play, you will no longer need recording graphics card. You can just upload to Ustream. It'll save your games, and you can just edit on Ustream as well, and then upload it directly to YouTube or Facebook or wherever you like to upload your game footage. Xbox doing the same approach with Twitch TV though, so you can only live stream your games. You can't record them unless you record on Twitch TV. So I don't know. I prefer having my games pre-recorded and edit them rather than doing them live because I tend to screw up in games and like to edit out my mistakes. What about you, nobody? How do you feel? Live or pre-recorded?
I like pre-recorded so I can filter out mistakes as well.
Yeah. Also, I think, oh yeah, for the first time ever, you actually get a included mic set with the PS4, which is essentially one little earbud and a mic embedded into the cable. It's nothing special, it's definitely cheap, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, voice chat will be better supported on the PS4, and that's still for $400. However, Microsoft decided not to include their famous live chat communicator anymore. So you will have to pay extra for that. And I think they're going of the route of third parties makers instead of doing it themselves.
I'm stupid. Ignore me.
Indeed I will. Yeah, so what else will make the system unique? Talked about the pros being that with PS4 you get like essentially more freedom to do what you want with your games. No creepy thing watching you all the time and listening to everything you say. I'm not a big fan of stalkers on Facebook. I don't want them on my game. Understand? You also get that supposed feature that will be coming later, which is sharing games, which allows you to actually play someone else's game using online. There's also play while you download, which means if you download a game and you download, I think, at least 1 gigabyte of the game, you can start playing the game. It'll continue to download the game. You can also download when the game is, when the PS4 is in standby mode. Finally,